made it to Taichung. Yeah, I originally was gonna get lunch at this place called Pasta. Oh, I always want to say Pasta La Rabbit, which like I know isn't right. But I'll put the name here. But apparently they're like all full today. So I ended up going to this place on the corner. I have no clue what it's called because the entire thing was in Chinese. The entire menu was in Chinese. So I like translated it, and anything I couldn't like figure out because the translate didn't work right. The couple behind me, they were super nice and they helped me. They didn't really speak English, but they could kind of like tell that I was struggling. So they were super nice. And now I'm at the magic store. I just like came across it. And I am obsessed with like the sweet potato fried dough balls that like you can get at night markets, and they had these keychains and they're different paintings. I'm really hoping for the girl in the pair of earrings or the Scream. So let's see. Oh, I did not get either of those two. Let's see. I don't think I know this one, but it's definitely the most sweet potato dough because like that's what they're holding. I'll have to look up what this one is, but it's very cute. So I'll add it where my easy pass is. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little intro. I'm gonna go back in, but I try to be as unintrusive as possible. So like, again, I'm just like standing across the street in front of some random person's house that I'm not gonna show you the address of because that's weird. But yeah, I'll let you know when I have an update. The loose plan is to spend the morning traveling because it was like 3 hours by public transport from where I was to where I wanted to go. But now I'm here, and so yeah, just gonna chill, walk around. There's this place called the Calligraphy Greenway that's nearby here, which is why I chose the rabbit restaurant. And so it's supposed to be like kind of like a street market, but like set on a greenway, and it's supposed to be more like artsy focused. So the plan is to hang out there, and then if you walk down it from where I am, you get to the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. So I'd like to go there, and then I'll like check into my hostel, drop off my backpack, and the like restaurant of the original makers of bubble tea, they're here, and so their original restaurant is right next to this ice cream place that's very like magic Harry Potter themed, and so I'd like to go there for dinner / in the evening. I think those are my tentative plans today, so I'll let you know what's worth going to, what you can probably skip out on, and then these are just things that interest me. There's also like this anime alley where like there's a bunch of painted anime murals that I'd like to stop by, but it's kind of out of the way, so I may not get there. So yeah, I will see you soon. I'll try to take some video, but I don't want to like put too many people's like faces in because that feels rude. But yeah. Oh, it's a coffee shop. So I am officially at the northernmost part of the Calligraphy Greenway, and oh my gosh, this place is so cool. Like down in the basement that I'm walking out of, they have a place for live music. Apparently they had someone there last night, but it's cool. It's like really industrial, and they have a lot of bars and restaurants, so I can imagine it's a cool place to hang out. there's people hanging out just like now during the day. There is a little anime kiosk store thing up here, so I'm gonna go check it out. But yeah, they have this one see, there's your there's this one stand that's selling these really beautiful statement necklaces, so I'm thinking about getting one. I'll let you know if I do. But yeah, this place is cool. We'll come again. I'm still here. Okay, bye.
活动是一阵一阵的。
There's an entire section over there too. Yo, I'm back. I don't remember what the last thing I told you was. I think, oh, I was at the Calligraphy Greenway, I think. That was cool. That was chill. I went to the National Museum of Fine Arts. That was very cool. I like going to art museums though, so definitely worth a visit. And then I went cafe hopping, in that I went to the Foam Cat Cafe. That was really cute. They didn't have a lot of seating though, so I ended up sitting at this table with this other couple, and I didn't end up hanging out there because there was like other people waiting for a table, so I didn't want to like be rude and just like sit there. And apparently it's a thing here that like at cafes and stuff, they'll be like, oh, you have a 90-minute like time limit where you can be here for 90 minutes, but then like you gotta, it's like when the tables are full, like then you gotta make room for somebody else, which I think is interesting and definitely a good way for like crowd control. But 90 minutes is still a lot, so like I didn't feel rushed at all. I spent like maybe like 30 minutes there, but it was really good. And then I went to this other cafe. I don't remember what it was called, but I got the waffles there and it was so delicious. And I got this like honeycomb, they called it honeycomb milk, and that was really good. Yeah, and there I just like sat and relaxed and crocheted for like 2 hours ish. I listened to my audiobook, and then I checked into my hotel and took a nap, and then I went out for dinner at, I'll put the name here ish, but it's like Chingjing Farm, something like that, and basically it's like the original creators of bubble tea, like that's their restaurant. And so I went to like the original location because it was like a 20-minute walk from where I was, and I got the bubble tea, and it was like the tea itself was really good. The tapioca pearls were pretty small, which I wasn't expecting, but yeah. And then it was like 8:30, and I realized that the last place I wanted to go is this dessert shop, and it's supposed to be like Harry Potter inspired, so basically think like Honeydukes, and it literally looks like Honeydukes on the inside, like, or it looks like kind of what you would expect a library to look at, but it's got like the vibes of Honeydukes because it's a dessert shop. Somebody else is like up here now. I'll explain where I am in a second. I was just saying, oh, Honeydukes, and it's called like Miyahara. Again, I'll put the name here, but I like sprinted. Google said it was like gonna be like a 16-minute walk. I made it in under 10. So yeah, because it closes at 9, and it was like 8:28 or something like that. So I sprinted over to this dessert shop, and ended up getting some sweet things. There's not a whole lot of variety, but there's a large variety in the packaging. So like you could get the like original nougat candy in the book packaging, in the like music packaging, in the daisy packaging, in the like all the different things. And it's 3 stories tall. There's like a restaurant on the 2nd and 3rd story, but it was closed by the time I got there. And then there's also an attached ice cream parlor. Like you can't get to it from the inside, but like if you go outside, it's like still part of the same building. And they had some really interesting flavors. I didn't get one because I was still full from dinner, and I wish I'd eaten dinner like an hour earlier, and then I could have gotten ice cream. but I didn't. And so, but I did take a peek inside, and it was really pretty and cute. I would go back there for the ice cream and for the vibes. Yeah, and then I went to bed, and then this morning I am now at a hot springs. I am in like what they call like their sun garden. Sorry, there's a bug on me. And it's basically this like kind of patio-esque area. I'm not gonna spin you around right now because there's right, the camera's there. Because there's another couple walking around. But yeah, what I didn't realize was, and I don't know, maybe this is just like a Taiwan thing, maybe it's just this specific hot springs thing, but I'd never seen this before, where you have to like wear a swim cap while you're in the hot springs, which like was perfectly fine, but I didn't know that, so I bought like their little like cloth one. So I guess I'll just take it with me if I ever go to a hot springs again. But yeah, so they have like a normal hot springs area for like wearing a swimsuit, and then they have a nude, like separate male and female. And I took a peek inside, but there was like somebody else in there, so I didn't want to like, I don't know, like it would make me, I think if it was like completely empty, I would consider going in there, probably still with the swimsuit on. But like, I don't know, I don't think I would be comfortable being around other people who are nude. But that's just a me thing. Like, I'm obviously, like, you do you, boo. Like, I don't care. Like, if you want to be nude, like, that's a good place to do it. So, but it's also like kind of weird because it's a Monday, and so it's like me, the college kid who doesn't have class on Monday, and there's like, I've seen a total of like 7 retired people, usually couples. There's a couple of like solo ladies hanging around, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, again, just kind of hanging out. This is a nice little patio area. It seems very family friendly. I mean, like, not the new part, but like they have signs. Okay, that's the other thing, is all of their signs are in Chinese, except for the fact, which is like perfectly fine, like we're in Taiwan, like that's what I would expect, except for the fact that you can't have your phones in there, which is why I'm like videoing up here on the patio. So I don't know what any of the signs say, so I like don't want to break any like taboos or any rules, and like a lot of it's self-explanatory, but like I'm worried that like I've missed something that I'm supposed to do. The like right before you leave the like changing room, I did translate that, and it was like, please wear a swimsuit and a swim cap, and I'm like, a swim cap? Okay, let me go find a swim cap. So yeah, there's like an indoor area. I like looked at the website ahead of time, so I like kind of know what's going on. But I looked, and there's like a inside entertainment area for like parents to drop off their kids kind of thing. So I'm gonna go explore there, and I think that's where the food is. And so it's lunchtime. I've not eaten yet today, and it's like 11:45, which like is definitely an early meal for me, but I have no other plans to eat until I get back in Taipei at like 7. So yeah, we're gonna eat now, and then maybe I'll grab a snack at like the train station or something. My high-speed railroad back to Taipei is at 5, so I gotta be at the train station at like 4:45. So I think we're gonna leave here around 4. But yeah, cool. Yo, this is gonna be the last clip of this vlog. I'm at the train station. I got Louisa coffee. Well, I got tea, but it's called Louisa coffee. See it there? I got orange fruit green tea. It's really good. And yeah, so this was my 2 days in Taichung. You should check out my, what else did I got? Sun Moon Lake and Chingjing Farm videos. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Again, I always forget good morning. I think I mentioned that recently, but okay, bye bye.